Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Keith's Beer Reviews. Tonight, I'm going to review the first Unibroue beer that I've ever reviewed. I'm going to do the Maudite. If it were me, I would say that's Maudite, but I watched the video on on their website, and he said Maudite in his cute little French Canadian accent, so that's the way I'm going to pronounce it. From the website, it said Maudite Damned. It means damned. It was the first strong beer to be retailed in Quebec. The word Maudite refers here to the legend of Chasse-Galerie, a tribute to the early lumberjacks of Nouvelle-France. The legend tells of 8 daring woodsmen who during winter yearned to be home for the holidays. They conjured up the devil, and all of them pledged their soul in return for flying them in their canoe to their village. As they sailed across the moonlit sky, one of them managed to free himself from the pledge by invoking the name of God, which caused the flying canoe to come crashing down to earth. This is classified as a Belgian strong dark ale. It comes in at 8.0% ABV. Beer Advocate with 641 reviews gives it an A minus. The Bros give it an A plus. Rate Beer with 1,948 reviews gives it 99 overall and 97 in the style. So let's get this in a glass, and I've never had this one before, believe it or not, and see if I can do it without getting foil all in the. It's the only bad thing about these things is they got the foil on them. But let's get it in the glass and see what we have. Okay, we've got a dark, kind of hazy, ruby amber color, not quite ruby, a little darker than dark orange. There's tons of bubbles streaming up. Got a nice, finger and a half foamy white head. Looks like it might stick around a while. Let's give it a smell and see what we got here. Oh, yeah, lots of spice. I do get a little alcohol. I get some almost coriander, maybe some cinnamon. We got some dried fruits like banana, maybe a dark fruit like a plum. Um, very, it's a muted but very nice odor. Uh, really fruity odor. I think that may be somewhat from the yeast. I don't know what they use for hops or malts or anything, but I think a lot of it is with the yeast. But it's a good spicy. I'm surprised at only 8% that I can smell a little alcohol in it. The head is dissipating fairly quickly. I was wrong about that. Let's give it a taste and see how we're doing. I said this is a beer. It said drink cool but not cold. So this has been out of the fridge 20 minutes. It's still pretty cool. I don't think it's warmed up a whole lot in the bottle here. First, yeah, you get your fruits at first. Little maltiness. Got a little black pepper maybe in the middle of the palate, and more fruitiness, and then it gets spicy at the end. This is a very complex beer. I like this a lot. It's not a real strong flavor. It's the flavors are somewhat muted, but they're blended very nicely. A little clove. Definitely get that cinnamon and coriander too. You can still get that sweetness in the middle of the palate. It's along with that black pepper flavor. There's a lot going on in this beer. Let me let it sit in the glass, warm up here a bit, and I'll be back to you after a few. I'll probably pour the rest of the bottle in, get all those nice yeasties in there. I'll let this warm up a little bit, drink on it a while, and I'll be back to you in a few. Okay, I'm back. It's been 15 minutes or so. This is a pretty decent beer. It's not um, what I'm really looking for in a Belgian strong ale, though. Mouthfeel is really thin for my taste and for what I think for the style. I mean, it's a good, tasty beer. It's got all the flavors you're looking for, but the thinness really distracts me from really enjoying the beer. I don't know if this had a little thicker mouthfeel. Maybe weren't quite so muted in taste. Um, the the flavors are there, but they're just not. They're not there like I like in a Belgian strong ale. It's got the flavors and everything else, but I don't know. I'm overall with the mouthfeel and what I guess I would call the lightness of the flavor. I'm gonna have to. It's above average beer, well above average beer, but I'm gonna have to give this 7.5 out of 10. The carbonation is there. I've had quite a few burps and belches during a break, but I don't know. I think that contributes to the lightness. But anyway, with the lightness of the mouthfeel and the lightness of the flavors, the muted flavors, I'm going to have to give this a 7.5 out of 10. For a little heavier, it might get an 8 or an 8.5, but as it is in this bottle, and there is a date on the bottle, but I cannot make sense of it. I don't know which are months and which are years and which are dates. It's got L011-017-29Q. So I don't know if that's means it's good till 11/1/17 or 1/10/17 or if it's 11/01/70. Well, I wouldn't be 72. I don't know. I have no idea what this means. So I have no idea when it was brewed, but anyway, it's going to get a 7.5 out of 10. I will drink the rest, but I don't know. This is the first time I've had this one from Unibroue. I've liked all the others I've tried, so maybe I got a bad batch, or maybe this just not is not my style, but that's what it gets. Till next time, everybody, cheers. And keep drinking good beer.